Alright, what's going on my uchihas and uchicas, and welcome back, guys. Today, of course, it is Wednesday, so let's talk about Boruto episode 24. Let's go. Alright guys, episode 24, and just as I imagined from when we concluded from the last arc, Boruto has gone back from being good to kinda lame. This episode right here, this is gonna be probably the shortest review I ever do, because not a lot happened to it. Let's just skim through it, like, because none of this shit really even matters. But okay, basically Naruto's in the garden, and he's looking at this tree, and apparently this was one of the only trees that was left standing after everything was destroyed, he said. So I don't know if he's recalling from the pain arc or what, because if my memory serves me correct, this motherfucker didn't even remember anything from the pain arc. So I don't know if he's remembering that, or I don't know if he's remembering from another time in Boruto that the buildings were destroyed. I don't know. Maybe when that new monster attacked, I guess. But I mean, everything wasn't destroyed. I don't know. Fuck it. Anyway, let's keep going. So anyways, Boruto's tending to this tree. Shikadai's coming over to him. I mean, not Shikadai, but Shikamaru. But Shikamaru came over to him and said, basically the 5 Kage summit is going on. Like, that's the main purpose of this whole episode. That's the only reason why I really watched this episode, because it was, again, lackluster. But again, so they're prepping up for the 5 Kage summit, and Naruto's tending to this tree that apparently isn't really growing or whatnot. I mean, it looks scorched or whatever. But anyway, moving on. But so basically it leaves off with everyone back in class. Since freaking Sarada weakened her Sharingan, she's been doing much better with her improvements and everything, and Boruto's kind of like jealous and whatnot, and Sarada's kind of calling him like a kid or whatever for like acting out. And also Iwabi and Rock Lee, like, they're kind of arguing like who's the strongest Kage out of like all 5. Iwabi thinks Naruto is, and Rock Lee thinks dang, what did Rock Lee think? I think Rock Lee said freaking was it Gaara, or was it, I think he did say Gaara, if my memory serves me correct. I don't know. Again, that was just kind of like tuning in and out, because like, again, this but anyway, so they're prepping up for the 5 Kage summit, and basically Chocho was actually about to tell everyone that Sarada weakened her Byakugan. I mean, not fucking Byakugan, but her freaking Sharingan. Why am I fucking up? Her Sharingan. But Sarada kind of closed her mouth like just in time and said, she would, and escorted Chocho outside and said she would like to mash it first. That way, she could rub it inside Boruto's face and whatnot, and then she can tell everyone else that she basically has the Sharingan. But she asked Chocho to help her train or whatnot, and of course, Chocho being a good friend, she agreed. But again, the main purpose of this whole thing was the 5 Kage summit. Like, all the 5 Kage from all the different nations, these guys arrived in squads, man. Like, it was so freaking cool to see all of them, man. You had the fucking Rai Kage and the Mizu Kage and the Kaze Kage Gaara, and oh man, it was like, the way they entered, it was so fucking dope, man. It was it was so freaking awesome. But anyway, so Sarada goes home, and apparently Sakura found a new place to live after she destroyed her old home by punching it into the kind of crushing it with her punch and whatnot. And she, something about Sarada, I mean, Sakura said she forgot to label the boxes or something like that. And Sarada comes home, and just when Sakura think Sarada was gonna help, she kind of bounced like deuces, like, I'm out, like, I got things to do. But before she leaves, like, she also put down like an updated picture of the Uchiha family with Sasuke, which is kind of cool, because now we don't have that that old picture with Sasuke when he was in his darkest times, when he was with the Taka and whatnot, and when he was part of like a side part of the Akatsuki. So again, that was pretty cool. It was like a nice family portrait of the updated version. But anyway, so Sarada and Chocho, they're kind of training, and Sarada's using her Byakugan. I mean, why do I keep saying Byakugan? keeps using her Sharingan, and she didn't know that it takes a lot of chakra out of her. So you know, she kind of gets dizzy, and of course Konohamaru catches her, and basically they kind of told him that, you know, basically Sarada wants to be Hokage, and you know, which, you know, Konohamaru said something about, you know, okay, like basically like we're rivals, because you know Konohamaru's aiming for the title of Hokage as well. And I'm like, yeah, of course we kind of knew that all the way back since fucking Naruto, man. Like anyway, but said like he also said something about them being rivals, kind of like with Sarada and Boruto, which to my mind Boruto isn't really a rival to Sarada just yet, because I mean freaking Sarada, like she's been in the shit, like she's faced off against Shin, like she's been in actual danger. Boruto just kind of fucks around, although he is creative and they say what he can use shadow clones better than Naruto can at his age. I don't buy it. I don't see them as rivals yet. I don't know. Anyway, so basically after that the Kage have their little meeting, and basically Naruto tells, you know, everyone that there may be a threat greater than Kage, and basically the freaking Zetsus were created, you know, before they were even born and shit. Like shit's fucked up. Like every intel that they've gathered from Sasuke, like this shit's leading up to something big. So it might be kind of crazy. And what was her name? Fourth Sichu Kage or whatever, however you say that. I can never say it right. But yeah, basically, I mean, with them letting this intel, you know, she basically kind of says, you know, what everyone is thinking, that basically the newer generation isn't up to par as when, you know, they were coming up, because they were raised in war times. You know, since they've gathered peace, like they're kind of lacklusting. Like the kids seem, you know, not as skilled. But you know, Naruto again, he disagrees, because basically he said, you know, that they're still buds and whatnot, and you know, they still have to grow and improve. You know, one day, you know, they'll surpass them and blossom and bloom and bring a whole new energy into the villages, into each of their villages, which I'm kind of like,
what, bro? What are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. I'm tripping.
What are you talking about, Naruto? Like basically, for Boruto to surpass you, you would have to give him freaking Kurama basically all of your powers and more. Boruto might actually have to get Hagoromo's soul to surpass you, because like Naruto surpassed even Hashirama, the god of all shinobi. So I don't even know how. I don't know. But anyway, and I almost forgot the side note, because again, this is kind of lackluster, but Boruto, for some reason, he wanted to deface the Hokage monument again, because you know he's Boruto and he's a bitch, and you know, he tried to get Shikadai and Inogen to try to help him with that, and they're like, nah, we're not helping you with that, like fuck that shit. You know, that's kind of kiddish, that's kind of childish. And while Naruto's actually giving his talk no jutsu to the other Kages, basically Boruto was up there about to deface the monument, and then, you know, Sarada, you know, basically caught on to him, and basically, you know, they end up fighting and whatnot. And basically the whole thing, when they're doing that, when Sarada and Boruto are fighting, and Naruto's, you know, giving his talk no jutsu, Naruto also explained that, you know, basically they can have like you know, a competition to where, you know, everyone can kind of hone their skills and get better. And basically this is kind of going into Boruto the movie. I am pretty sure this is the Boruto the movie arc, because basically the tuning exam like happened around that time, and you can kind of, you know, this is kind of foreshadowing, you know, what's going to happen. But again, as Boruto and Sarada are fighting, you know, Boruto kind of got the upper hand on her, and basically Boruto defined the Hokage monument of Naruto again, because again, he's a bitch and he has nothing else to do. And and basically, like you know, the five Kage were basically they were told about this situation. You know, they rushed outside, you know, and Naruto, like his face is in horror, because Boruto wrote stupid old man and idiot and whatnot, and it was just classic Boruto. So again, nothing really major happened besides, you know, the five Kage summit, where, you know, they're kind of talking about, you know, the threat greater than Kaguya, and like basically like shit's about to get real, and they have to really do something, because they are the strongest of their nation, so they can't really look to the kids to do anything this time, so they're gonna have to do it. So basically, like that's basically it. That's why I really pulled away from Boruto this episode, because again, it was lackluster, it was kind of boring. besides the Kages rolling up in squads in their own, unique, jutsu styles and whatnot, the way they entered, that was cool. That was the highlight moment of this whole episode. If you want to just watch the episode, just watch that, and then just watch them talk, and then that's it. That's all you need to see. All right, again, very short. All right, guys, if you guys enjoyed this review, please make sure to give it a like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit that subscribe button if you guys want to see more Naruto, Boruto, everything gaming, everything geeky. This is the one-stop shop, guys. All right, so again, subscribe. Please subscribe. All right, guys, this has been your boy, the Apex Uchiha, and I'll see you in the next one. But until then, I gotta scatter. So take care, guys. Bye bye.